10 seconds left for preparation and so on. Start soon. All right, we're done with the preparation. Let's start with 3 minutes. That A, we need to give a feedback, and B, after that we will comment what you hear from the A feedback. Okay, I will be timing now, 3 minutes.
And I would like to check this opportunity to thank you for your well-done job. Actually, our team was very nice pressure with the project. However, you did manage it well. You have divided the critical study into smaller and managed parts so that our team can take over them. And then you are doing well in talking to the staff to see how they are facing with the situation and find out the solution. Well done. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm happy that you appreciate my work. I did try very hard to address the project, but at the same time I had a bit of doubt about how I was doing it. Was I doing it right, or at times I think I stepped a bit more than my role, and maybe I could have upset somebody in the process of doing so. So it's good to know that my manager thinks that it was a good job. So thank you for that feedback.
I hope that you will I'm not the manager.
As a observer.
You have given feedback. He has responded very nicely. So we also both of you are happy. Now let's see the next part.
First of all, thank you for understanding and realizing that
I got all.
So
you're doing the council
Not, I have just green green.
We have 1 more minute to get started. Comment. B, do you already make a comment on what they said?
Get the delivery time, and so that is what I was trying to aim at, and I think that we got a good team this time.
Oh, she. Good.
But just always pushing the foot out of yourself. I know for sure we will set to somebody has to take this time, and I consciously thought I should do that. It is also because myself and also to our team, because we deliver this as also as a team performance, and this needs to
What is just building as the
job,
paper?
and I'm also preparing myself to handle the time to figure out time I know we have. I was actually
have been around.
and yes, I will.
We talk about more on that.
Okay.
Okay, we are about time. Please leave your current case behind first. I think all of us experience giving the positive feedback. We move to another scenario. You can leave that one behind. On giving the improvement feedback of culture. Who is B? Who is B? Is B? Okay. And the observer you would have already. Oh, you so up, right? Cool. You are given 2 minutes to prepare, so we will prepare for the improvement feedback today. Okay, prepare to receive that. Thank you. You have 30 seconds for preparation. Okay, it's time. Are we ready to give the feedback? So please continue. We will give the feedback today. And we need to comment.
Yeah.
How are you?
Hello, Joe. So, you are aware that we have had a very important project that we are working on. It's like the new initiative that was done by the government. And this was a very successful and there were some really tight deadlines, broad sponsorship, which made it very high pressure. All of us were under a lot of pressure, including you, I know, and including the other team members. There were some of the things which we actually saw, which was, which I also got feedback from other team members, such as some of them reported that you were not around all the time. You were unwilling to listen to people and it was also very frustrating for us because essentially what team feels that they had to be under pressure because of these
Rushing to get this pressure
They could complain but my role so then I need to focus on
trying to control your time.
Yeah, so
I understand.
what I wanted to also explain is that you are not the only one who has got this. I also have the same thing, and the members have also gone through the same thing. It is not specific to one individual, it is specific to the entire team. And as you would remember, we had agreed at the beginning of the new initiative that we will all be putting this as all the other teams.
Intention is to try and do a really good job.
So did you have a discussion that you were not okay, but then I replied to that email telling you that we are all managing things for us, so you should also do that, if you remember.
I will try and help you out and how you can handle
I will show you more. I can show you on my team. But anyways, the point is that
you to feel that someone else has to rely on.
so it was not our it is all your we all need to focus on delivering what we are all doing together. It's not that I am constantly you or asking you. If you see the others doing it, you should also do it. I am not responsible for that.
Thank you for understanding.
Now we can.
Okay.
Really, I'm happy, but
You can say.
And that's my concern.
So now I think I get it.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, exactly. Cool. Are we all done? Everybody with me? Okay. How's the feeling? Let me ask the observer first. Who was the observer?
For the council.
The recent round.
Second round.
How was the feeling comparing two different moods between giving the positive feedback and also the
So Jay actually was the observer for the good one, so he said he was happy. The second one was more unpleasant. It made me smile, but because Paul was a little bit upset, but both of you were, had this wrinkle between your eyebrows, and it was not pleasant to be there.
you feel the unpleasant, right? And how that would affect if you were the receiver, how would you feel?
So actually, Paul was interrupting quite a lot. And this is a question I have maybe to Pong and other people, but I think it's very easy when you're receiving negative feedback to interrupt, and they're saying quite a long paragraph because they're using this 5-star counsel. How do you kind of, stay on track? Because they're saying, no, I didn't do that, you're wrong.
Yeah.
But you want to get your story across.
So for the interruption, may I touch upon a little bit? Is that she said no, or she tried to give the reason?
Yeah, I was trying to share the reason why I couldn't do that.
I see. That's actually one kind of tricky reaction that could happen. We're gonna explore that more in the later session. Are you good with that? If we discuss more on the tricky reaction on rationalizing.
Yeah, I can just answer to that. Pong. I think this is how a normal conversation actually happens at workplace, right? Because it doesn't go smoothly. But I think the idea is to just have these broad pointers in your mind when you are having this conversation, and obviously the other person is also going to talk to you as if sometimes the person will be defensive, sometimes the people they will give their own reason.
That's okay. We appreciate all the comments. So we learned the positive and improvement feedback on the technique. What are the most values that we all most manager that you see in the process? What are the values that we see? We have constant care over there, right? Humbleness, uprightness, employee awareness. What are the elements of most value that you see in the feedback process?
Constant care.
Upright.
In what sense?
Because we are not just doing this for now. The intent is that they are more forward looking, and the intent is
For them to improve, like
And also our
idea that-
employees, because again, we want to
Value.
themselves.
Often.
Or most of the time actually.
Yeah.
We need to keep almost all when it comes to feedback.
So we as a manager, let's incorporate that into the conversation to make sure that we are driving the performance culture immerse all together. So let me flip your hands up. You remember your notes, right? The blue one on the percentage of the positive feedback. So anybody can just share one percentage.
75.
75. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
There is one study from the Corporate Leadership Council. It's actually saying that giving the improvement feedback with fair and accurate information, it doesn't need to be formal. It could improve the performance in the company by 39%. This research has been conducted with more than 19,000 employees across 20 countries. Meanwhile, if we have the informal feedback on the weakness, focus on the weakness, it could decrease the performance by 11%. That's something that as a manager that you possibly need to be mindful and designing your own ways of giving feedback. I hope we are taking all the learning here. Are we good?
Yes.
Are we good to move on to another interesting topic by my colleague, Tricia? She will be talking upon the tricky reaction. I think Sukasa mentioned about that when she was the observer. We will learn more about that on the 50 reaction part. Let me hand the floor to Tricia. Hey!